It hit like a thunderclap, a 43-second voicemail, hissed from a West End rehearsal hall, ricocheting across every screen on Earth. The voice belonged to Rachel Zegler, Disney's newly minted Snow White, delivering a verbal blade. "He's got no vision, and I'm dragging this production uphill." By noon, Zegler unraveled Top X's trending list. By dusk, the leak had outviewed the Evita teaser trailer. Disney's $200 million fairy tale teetered, London's gossip rags pounced, and the question wasn't whether the audio was authentic. It was whether Hollywood's brightest star had just lit her own pyre. Stick around, because this voicemail is just the fuse. The real explosion has been brewing for years. June 5, 2025, 10:43 a.m., London. The Evita Revival's crew, ushers, dancers, even the props manager, stared at their phones as an anonymous Google Drive link landed in their chat. One tap, and the room froze. Zegler's voice, crystal clear and Broadway polished, unleashed a firestorm. "This isn't amateur hour, it's Evita. They're here for me." She branded the director out of his depth, slammed the orchestra for butchering the score, and closed with a chilling ultimatum: get it together, or find another Eva. See how that goes. Within minutes, the clip hit TikTok. Reaction videos bloomed. Theater geeks mimicked the tirade. Crisis managers debated salvage plans, and Disney fans gripped their Snow White merch in despair. Zegler unraveled ruled X for 18 hours, outshining a Game 7 buzzer beater and a royal tell-all. The fallout was instant. By midday, fans outside the Phoenix Theater glimpsed understudy Georgina Kemp clutching Eva's iconic gown. Whispers of a swap surged. Producers dropped a curt, "No casting updates currently," fooling no one. In Burbank, Disney's nerve center buzzed. Data screens flashed a 10% drop in Snow White's opening weekend projections if the hashtag lingered past dark. Lawyers pored over contract fine print for exit clauses. Yet Zegler stayed mute. No statement, no spin, just her own words, echoing online. That silence was dynamite, because this wasn't a stray tantrum. It was the latest flare in a 3-year saga that ignited the moment she donned Snow White's crimson bow. Up next, how a quip about a shady prince made Disney's darling Hollywood's lightning rod. Summer 2021, Disney unveils Rachel Zegler, a 20-year-old Latina, as its Snow White. The web fractures instantly. Fans cheer the diversity. Traditionalists decry story betrayal. Zegler quips, "My skin's still fairy tale pale in good lighting," but the jest fuels a tweet storm of rage. September 2022, D23 Expo. Next to Gal Gadot, Zegler laughs that the 1937 prince is a bit creepy, and the romance feels off today. The 10-second clip morphs into a viral TikTok slam. Disney's princess trashes legacy. Comments erupt. She's mocking the tale she's paid to tell. The hits keep coming. Twin strikes in 2023 delay the film to 2025, handing critics years to stew. March 2024, a journalist asks if Snow White still needs saving. Zegler replies, "She needs strength, not a suitor." The soundbite racks up 9 million views in a day. Retailers halt Snow White plushies, fearing the backlash will eclipse the brand. Disney scrambles. They shrink the premiere, pivot ads to Gadot's Queen, and muzzle Zegler's interviews. But the algorithm's locked in. Every comment sparks recycled fury. Every pause looks like arrogance. By March 2025, when People dubs her the boldest princess yet, parent approval ratings dip sharply. The internet thrives on scraps. And Zegler's every word became kindling for a relentless content machine. Algorithms never rest, turning Zegler's every gesture into ammunition. A raised eyebrow in a virtual presser becomes a meme when the host won't stop preaching. A cheeky "spare me" on Instagram Live spawns a clip titled, "Zegler Snaps." Again. Alone, they're nothing. Together they craft a narrative of smug defiance. Fan pages, once buzzing with Evita theories, pivot to outrage bait. Zegler's Top 10 Fails videos monetize fury. Twitter factions wage war. Even casual viewers get pulled in. Brands watch her social metrics crash. Sponsors ditch deals after one viral jab too many. When Zegler fights back, posting classic film stills, or belting a ballad, the algorithm buries it under fresh mockery. A red carpet line about not every guy births 4 op-eds, 7 TikTok rants, and a petition to hold Disney accountable. Clicks climb. trust tanks. By 2025, the cycle's brutal. Every candid second is evidence against her. Even loyalists waver, fan accounts go dark, bios shift from Zegler stan to used to love her. PR experts warn the redemption clock is ticking, while 5,000 miles away, a London theater simmers with its own storm. When Zegler arrived at the Phoenix Theater in February 2025, it seemed like a reset. A Broadway star tackling Eva Peron, silencing the Snow White drama with raw talent. But the vibe soured fast. Early hiccups. Too late rehearsals in week 1. Crews overlooked it until it became routine. Costume clashes. Zegler reportedly pushed for a bolder "Don't Cry for Me Argentina" dress, saying, "Ava needs to feel fierce." The tailor left in tears. The lighting fiasco. During tech, she stopped a run to demand a spotlight tweak. Half a degree higher. The delay cost 30 minutes. Actors nicknamed center stage Rachel's Realm. Vocal sparring. A debate over a high note with the coach ended with Zegler's alleged, "Snap, you cast this voice, let it shine." By March 27th, friction peaked. Per cast leaks, Zegler tossed a script, called the director lost, and walked out. Understudies prepped on standby. The voicemail changed everything. Those 43 seconds turned hushed gripes into global headlines. TikTok amplified every crew complaint, now narrated by Zegler herself. Cast support flipped. Actors liked vague posts about teamwork. A dancer's story, just text, "We all heard it," went viral. As London's drama boiled, boardrooms across the Atlantic were tallying the cost of one star's unraveling. Hollywood doesn't ditch stars for attitude. It ditches them for liability. Post-voicemail, Zegler's stock plummeted. Team purge. From fall 2024 to early 2025, she parted with her agent, manager, and PR firm. Insiders called it the trifecta fallout. Her $50 million lawsuit against her ex-agent was labeled publicity stunt by analysts, spooking studios further. Disney's dilemma, Snow White's box office outlook sank 10% as Aldagger's Zegler unraveled trended. Execs planned a smaller premiere, leaned on Gadot's Queen, and eyed early streaming to cut losses. Vanishing roles. A stage-to-film Cinderella dropped her. A Hulu rom-com swapped her for a pop star. An indie drama added a reputation risk clause. Brand pullbacks. A skincare deal stalled. A sportswear line paused indefinitely. Marketers muttered, "All downside, no gain." On Broadway, Evita's bean counters crunched grim numbers. A tarnished star could gut ticket sales. One producer admitted, "We can handle diva buzz. We can't handle empty seats." Money fled faster than fans. Zegler stayed silent, but budgets screamed, setting up a showdown with her toughest critic, the public. 2 days post-leak, Zegler's quiet was louder than the scandal. No tweet, no apology post, no live, just a void that fueled every theory. Fans refreshed her profiles, only to find parody videos and fake sorry clips racking up views. Each silent hour cemented her guilt in the court of clicks. The damage piled up. A beauty brand slashed her deal to pending review. A biopic paused talks, citing instability. Her Evita cast distanced themselves. Group chats went silent. Rehearsal posts vanished. And one actor's cryptic "Vibes Matter" story outliked the show's promo art. Then, the kiss of death. Uninsurable. A London insurer flagged her as a reputational hazard, letting backers dock her pay if sales tanked. It was a warning to casting directors: proceed at your peril. By day 5, the question shifted from "will she speak?" to "will anyone care when she does?" Hollywood forgives with conditions. Zegler's next move would decide if she's a cautionary tale or a comeback queen. Stars have clawed back from worse if they embrace the bitter pill of humility. Think RDJ's pivot from jail to Iron Man, or Ellen Pompeo's rise from chaos to TV queen. The playbook's clear. 1. Own it. A no-filter video. No excuses. Naming every mistake. Make amends. Fund theater programs. Apologize to Evita's team. Show up early for the crew. Step back. Take a smaller role or voice gig to prove she's a team player. Stay clean. A year of no drama, just work, not headlines. Rumors swirl of a primetime confessional, raw and unscripted. Pals suggest a charity circuit, singing for kids, not cameras. That could flip the narrative to "star grows wiser," but there's a risk. She could dig in, blame sabotage, and bank on short memories. Studios aren't optimistic. Choose humility, and she could lead another blockbuster by 2027. Miss the mark, and she's a footnote in Disney trivia. The spotlight's hers, but it's flickering. One move could spark a revival. One misstep could leave an understudy center stage. Zegler's got the pipes, the platform, and a redemption arc Hollywood craves. What she's short on is time. In a world of endless scrolls, silence isn't power. It's surrender. An apology tomorrow could ignite debate. A week's more quiet could bury her deeper than any dwarf's mine. The next post will shape the story, and we'll parse it word for word. So keep your feeds live, notifications on. The Zegler saga's unwritten, and the stage is set for a finale or a fall.